What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be ranking all of the mainline Sonic games. Yes, all of the mainline Sonic games. Now, I have a tier list up here. I've not played all of them. I will say that I haven't played every single mainline Sonic game, but I have played some. So, I'm going to be ranking all of them, and I also do have a not played category. But I still have formed opinions on some of the games I haven't played because I've seen gameplay footage and, based off of other people's opinions and from what I've heard of the game. So that's kind of the basis we're going to be ranking on. So let's get right into it. So we have the ranking right here, the mainline Sonic games tier list maker. We have obviously S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and E tier, and we have never played. So the first game on this list is Sonic Rush Adventure. Now, I haven't played this game, so it would be easy for me to just cheap out and say never played, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheap out and say never played. I'm going to base it off of what I've heard of the game, because I've heard a lot of things about this game. This is probably one of the games I've heard the most about. Actually, one of the least about, to be honest. Sonic Rush. I'm confusing it for Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush Adventure. From what I've heard about it, okay, just from what I've straight up heard about it and gameplay footage I've seen, it looks like a B tier game to me. It looks like a B tier game to me. That is what it looks like to me, is a B tier game. So, we're going to put it in B tier. Leave your guys' opinion in the comments. Then we have Sonic 06. This is a notoriously bad game. I have played it. This is a notoriously bad game. E-Rank, though, I see the potential in it. That's the thing. I do see the potential in it, and then obviously you have Project 06, which is making me lean more D tier than E tier. But it is still such a buggy, and it's unfinished, and it's a mess. Sonic kisses a human. It's E tier. What am I talking about? Sonic literally kisses a human. Okay, Sonic Advance. Is this Sonic Advance 2 or just Sonic Advance? There's Sonic Advance 2. So this is just Sonic Advance. Okay, Sonic Advance. This is not Sonic Advance 1. This is Sonic Advance 3. Okay, Sonic Advance 3. I'm getting so confused. Because I see Cream the Rabbit in there, and Cream the Rabbit isn't in Sonic Advance 1. So this is Sonic Advance 3, and obviously you have Sonic Advance 2 right there. Okay, Sonic Advance 3. I haven't played any of the Advance games, but I do know that Cream the Rabbit is in them, and that makes them an automatic A tier. That makes it an automatic A tier. Is just the fact that Cream the Rabbit's in it, because I love Cream the Rabbit. So, not in a weird way. Don't. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. Okay, Sonic 2. This is one. My mouse is tweaking. This is one of the best classic Sonic games. It feels like a crime to not put it in S tier. It just feels like a crime to not put it in S tier. It is not my favorite classic Sonic game, but it is one of the best, and is probably one of the most enjoyable experiences you will get out of these classic Sonic games. So yeah, Sonic and Knuckles. Again, well, it's not Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so I feel like it's between A and S. I'm going to put it in A. I'm going to put it in A. Again, one of the more enjoyable classic Sonic games. Sonic Colors. Now, if you asked me when I first played through it, I would say S. But now that I've played through it more, and just overall, C tier. I know that might be a hot take, but this is a C tier game. Not that enjoyable of a game. So, like, I had a fun time on my first playthrough, but on my second playthrough, I also had a fun time, but the more I just played through it, the more I realized this is a mediocre game. This is not, like, and then the level design, it's kind of weird, and then it just, the wisps, sometimes the wisps suck. It is C tier. Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's better than 06. It is better than 06, I will say that. Um, it's not much better though, which is making me want to kind of put it front of E tier, but it could also go D tier. I'm stuck between front of E tier and D tier. I know there's some people that live by this game and die by this game and love this game so much, but me personally, I think the fact that Sonic controls like a car and the fact that it's motion controlled, it's making me lean C tier. Sonic Heroes, this is C tier. I have no words for Sonic Heroes. Um, I know some people swear by Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes, it's a C tier for me. Sonic Lost World. Sonic Lost World, it plays like a Mario game. That's the thing. Now, this kinda can be both good and bad, which is making me stuck between B and C here because the story sucks. Okay, the writing sucks, but also most Sonic games during this time, the writing sucked during this time. This was the um kind of the worst era for Sonic. It wasn't the Dark Ages, but it was like after the Dark Ages. It was post Dark Ages, where they just brought the writing down to just it was like kids games. It was like you're playing kids games. If we're basing it off of just writing, it's C. But if we add gameplay into it, but the fact that there's a run button too, like Rush. Okay, if I can go up, please, please. Like I need to get a new mouse. Sonic Rush, A tier. It introduces Blaze. I love Blaze. Blaze is my girl. I love Blaze so much. She's one of my favorite characters. So it is A tier automatically just for Blaze alone. Sonic Forces. See, this is where it's between D and C. I don't get why so many people put it off as the worst Sonic game of all time. It's mediocre. The level design sucks. The writing, it's actually not bad.
Whoa! Chaos! Sonic, help me!
Shut your fucking mouth!
Oh, you're that Sonic from another dimension.
Shut the fuck up!
It is kind of like, like the Avengers Infinity War of Sonic games, but in like not the best way. It feels like it has so much potential. Like if the level design was half-assed and it was actually like they put time into the level design, it would probably be B tier, which is making me want to put it in C tier over D tier just because, I think it would be B tier if the level design was better and it was actually more complex and it wasn't just holding the boost button in straight the whole time. But because of that, I think it is C tier. One. This is my least favorite out of the classics. So this is my least favorite out of the classics. I think this is say like trash, but it is not that enjoyable of an experience for me to put it any higher than a C tier. I can't put it any higher than a C tier just because I feel like I could put it. C tier is looking really. We're getting a lot of C tiers right now. We have what, one S tier? Wow. Okay, well that's gonna change soon just by looking at the games that are coming up. C tier. I just think it should have C tier. It is some of the level design is good, but at its core, it's a platformer. It's more of it's more platforming than speed, especially in zones like Marble Zone, in Scrap Brain Zone, in Labyrinth Zone. Those are arguably the worst Sonic zones to ever be put in any Sonic game. Is Marble Zone, Scrap Brain, and Labyrinth. Those are arguably the worst Sonic zones ever. And then you have the good zones like Green Hill, obviously, Spring Yard. I like Spring Yard Zone, unlike a lot of people. And then you have like Starlight Zone. There is very little good zones in this game. There's like 3 good zones in this game, 2 insanely good, which are Starlight and Green Hill. But even then, it's like it's compared to every other Sonic game, it's C tier. Sonic Advance 1. This didn't have Cream the Rabbit in it, so I'm going to deduct it to B tier. Sonic Adventure 2. No comment. No comment. No comment. Okay, I'm actually going to give a comment. This is one of probably the best Sonic story. This is probably the best written Sonic game on this list. Arguably, Sonic Unleashed is also one of the best written. But Sonic Adventure 2 is an enjoyable experience from start to finish. Whether you're playing a Sonic, whether you're playing a Shadow, the only really unenjoyable aspect of this game is, I think, the Rouge kind of finding the emeralds or whatever, and then somewhat of the Knuckles finding the emeralds. And I think Rouge has some bad zones, Knuckles has some bad zones. I get some people hate the mech, and I get a lot of people hate Tails' mech. I don't mind it. I actually enjoy that kind of gameplay. So it's getting an S tier. I think it is one of the best Sonic games. Sonic Advance 2, again, Cream the Rabbit, automatic A. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This isn't Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so I think it is going to be deducted to A tier. Sonic Unleashed, we are putting this front of A. Not front of A, front of S. Front of F. We could give it its own fucking. We could give it literally its own tier. This is that good of a game. I love Sonic Unleashed so much.
Every part of me loves Sonic Unleashed. This is the most fun I've ever had playing a Sonic game. It's difficult, the level design is amazing. Even the warehouse section, so many people complain about the warehouse section. All you need to do is get good at them. Just get good at them. I play games like that. Sonic Unleashed is an S tier. This is the best Sonic. Like, I sound like I'm raising Sonic Unleashed so badly right now. I love this game. I love it. Like, I can, every single time someone brings up this game, the biggest smile just creeps on my face because of how much the amount of love I have for Sonic Unleashed. It is insane the amount of love I have for this game. It is going to be my number one Sonic game for the rest of the time. Probably my favorite video game of all time. I love this game. The writing is good. The gameplay is good. Everything about this game is good. It is an S tier. It is an S tier Sonic game. This is a 10 out of 10.
11 out of 10. 15, 16 out of 10, 17 out of 10. Sonic Frontiers. I haven't played it. I know people are gonna eat me alive for saying that. I haven't played it. But I've seen a lot of gameplay footage from it, so I'm not just gonna, opt out and put it in never played. I've seen gameplay footage from it, and it looks like an A tier game. It looks insanely, incredibly fun. It looks like it's between B and A tier. I say between B and A just because I'm not a fan of the Zelda games. I wasn't a fan of Breath of the Wild, and it looks a lot like Breath of the Wild, and I'm not a fan of Breath of the Wild. And I get it probably plays nothing like Breath of the Wild, but I haven't played it. I will get to playing it soon. Don't worry. I will get to playing it soon. But from what I've seen from it, this is an A tier game. It looks good. Yeah. Sonic in the Black Knight. Okay, plays similarly to Secret Rings, has a lot better writing than Secret Rings, but it also is better gameplay than Secret Rings. It's B tier. It's B tier. It's not the best. It's not, the worst. It's B tier. It plays better than Secret Rings. It has better story than Secret Rings. So many people swear by this game. There's a reason that this is on so many people's list as the best Sonic game. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm kind of mediocre about it, but I don't want to put it in C tier just because Secret Rings is in D tier, and I think it is like 2 steps above Secret Rings, which is making me want to put it in B tier. Sonic Mania, S tier. I don't understand. Sonic Mania is arguably the second best Sonic game. I'd say if I had to arrange them, it would probably be. This looks about right to me. Okay, Sonic Unleashed number 1, Sonic Mania number 2, Sonic Adventure 2 number 3, Sonic 2 number 4. This looks about right to me. This looks insanely right to me. I think Sonic Mania is arguably the best classic game, or the classic style game. I wouldn't really consider it a classic game. It's arguably the best classic style game. And it just plays so well. It feels so good to play. It is so fun, especially Studiopolis Zone. Oh my god, Studiopolis Zone is probably, honestly, the best Sonic Zone of all time. I had so much fun playing Studiopolis Zone. And Sonic Mania, it is, I don't see how you couldn't put it S tier. It is probably the most replayable classic Sonic game, honestly. I do not understand how you could not put it S tier. Now we are on Sonic 3 and Knuckles. S tier. S tier. S tier. It is, again, one of the better classic Sonic games. I don't think it's better than Sonic 2. I know a lot of people say, oh, Sonic 3 Knuckles is better than Sonic 2. I don't think it's better than Sonic 2. But it introduces Knuckles. Knuckles is one of my favorite characters ever. And obviously, I love Knuckles. Yada, yada, yada. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Blah, blah, blah. Good gameplay. Blah, blah, blah. Love Sonic 3 and Knuckles. S tier. Shadow 5. I haven't played it. I want to put it in never played. Just because it's not even a Sonic game, it's a Shadow game. It shouldn't be on here, because Shadow Generations isn't on here. If Shadow Generations is on here, it would be S tier as well. But I've never played Shadow 5, and I don't care for Shadow 5. And I just think the 10 endings, it feels... You have to play the game 10 times to get the actual ending. That feels so stupid. No one wants to sit through a game and play it 10 times. No one wants to put that many hours into a game. Who is genuinely putting that many hours into a video game that they are sitting down and playing it 10 times, getting each individual ending just to get the actual ending to the game, the canon ending to the game? No one is doing that. No one is doing that. I'm not doing that, which is probably why I might even never play this game. I might never touch this game because of that. Because I'm not sitting through a game 10 times just to get a true ending. Sonic Adventure 1, this is S tier. This is easily S tier. This is better than Sonic 2. This is S tier. This is S tier. It's S tier. Sonic Adventure 1 is S tier. I might even put it above Sonic Adventure 2. I really like Sonic Adventure 1. I like Sonic Adventure 1's gameplay. The only complaint I have about it is the camera, but also a lot of games were like that at this time. So I want to put it S tier. I might genuinely put it above Adventure 2. Not above Mania. It's not above Mania. I might put it above Adventure 2. I'm going to put it above Adventure 2. I'm actually going to put it above Adventure 2. Generations, okay, well, I'm just going to say this. These are both C tier. These are both S tier games. These are both S tier games. I'll get into my reasoning in a minute. Well, if I were to put, I would probably put this above Sonic 2 as well, and I would put this maybe even above Sonic Mania. Sonic City is, it's between my favorite and my second favorite classic Sonic game. I'm gonna put it above Mania, because I really like Sonic City a lot. I'm gonna get into my reasoning. Okay, so Sonic City, I love Sonic City. It is probably my most replayed classic Sonic game. I've replayed Sonic City a lot. Stardust Speedway is one of my favorite classic Sonic zones ever, and I'm so glad that they put it in Mania. Metal Sonic, I don't like Metal. I'm not a fan of Metal Sonic, but you know, it's whatever. I love Sonic City so much, and I do not get why people say that this game is one of the worst classic Sonic games. I think it's the best. I think Sonic City is the best classic Sonic game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I love Sonic City. I love Sonic City with all my heart. It is a similar feeling to Unleashed for me. It is a very similar feeling to Unleashed for me, and it's like, I love Sonic City, bro. I love Sonic City. So I don't know if it is it. I kind of, these two kind of switch spots right now, but right now I think City is better than Mania. That's probably my switch in the near future when I replay Mania and replay City. I think Sonic Generations, when you're bundling with Shadow Generations, especially, this is an S tier game. Even just the Sonic side is S tier. Just straight up, the Sonic side is S tier. But then when you're bundling with Shadow Generations, it's like probably a whole different tier above. Like, I think Shadow Generations is probably my, like, this might be 2 for me. This might honestly be 2 for me. Just because how much I love it. I love this game. I love this game so much. I think it's 2 for me. I think it goes Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, Sonic City, Sonic Mania, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2. I think that is my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's my top 6. Um, my top 5 is Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generation, Sonic City, Sonic Mania, and Sonic Adventure. That's my top 5. I love Sonic Generations, especially when bundled with Shadow Generations. I have replayed. This is probably my most replayed Sonic game, possibly besides Unleashed, because I have replayed Sonic Unleashed a lot. I replay Sonic Unleashed so much, but Sonic Generations is also a game that I replay so much. I think it is the most replayable Sonic game, and then Shadow Generations is adding just a whole different tier to it of greatness. It adds a whole nother tier of greatness to it that I feel nothing but love for Sonic Generations. I feel nothing but love for Shadow Generations. So it is S tier. Again, Sonic City, I already gave my reasoning behind that. I'm still like, yeah, I think Sonic City is above Mania for me. Yeah, this is my ranking of all the mainline Sonic games. I know there's probably some games on here that I missed, but again, this is not my tier list. I did not make this tier list. Someone else did, but yeah, this is Doge Gaming Roblox. That's who made this. Was that? But this is my ranking of classic Sonic games. I'll link the tier maker in the description below so that you guys can make it yourself. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. Make sure you guys do, subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want more content like this. If you want more Sonic content, subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a like and comment your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.